Cek. Make test, lalalala. Ya, tadi spanning rendah tiba-tiba guys, pas aku mau stream awal maghrib tadi coy. Astaga, kenapa timingnya tuh ngepas banget gitu loh guys. Aku juga bingung anjir. Kenapa setiap aku mulai stream mau maghrib gitu keseringan kena jentet ya, I don't know why. Ini baru nyala sih sebenarnya. Mau aku cerita bentar nggak? Sebelum aku nonton ini special program 1.6. Jadi tadi itu kan aku pas mati lampu, wah udah sih aku nyalain lagi kan. Mau stream lagi nih, tapi tiba-tiba emak aku bilang, jangan nyalain ini dulu. Komputer nanti rusak, spanning rendah. Ya udah matiin aja. Itu aku tadi nebeng abang juga kan, wifi-nya. Makanya aku sempet ngasih tahu kalian guys, nggak bisa guys, outsu dulu lah guys ya. Ya udah. Nah aku tuh kan rencananya tadi tuh mau stream ini bentar aja ya. Stream ini bentar aja, terus abis itu outsu. Nah ada acara keluarga tadi guys sebenarnya. Ya bapak aku ulang tahun gitu. Jadi tadi tuh makan gitu bentaran. Ini baru pulang. Terus aku tiduran bentar, lampunya nyala, ya udah deh. Gas aja lah streaming lagi gitu kan. Dan ya here I am right now. Akhirnya aku juga streaming lagi guys jadinya. Penasaran gitu kan sama update 1.6 selagi aku belum lihat spoiler di mana-mana cuy. Oke, selamat datang semuanya di stream Lovelia. Bagi yang nonton secara langsung atau pengen nonton replay ya guys. Mari kita absen dulu guys. Oke, tadi ada beb Fatur, ada beb Keong, ada beb Shiro, ada beb Mamu, ada beb Phantom, ada beb Mardi, ada beb Raja Red Off, ada beb Shiz, ada beb Gaming XD, ada beb Mardi, welcome semuanya. Ada beb Nyala, welcome beb. Mari kita nonton ya guys ya. Jadi abis ini mungkin aku bakalan free talk aja bentar sama kalian. Maybe ini kan videonya itu 50 menit ya. Ya kayaknya mungkin aku bakalan streaming sampai jam 11 maybe, I don't know. Yang spoiler ntar di TO sama Keong. Wah hati-hati aja sih. Halo beb Sua Miku, welcome. Otsu mata nih baru mulai coy. Moga aja nggak ente lagi nih guys. Lah tiba-tiba hijau punyaku. Oh iya kemarin tuh ini kali kamu dapet giveaway 10 membership dari YouTube. Oke, let's go. Mari kita nonton ya guys ya. Aku first impression bro. First impression nih. Berapa menit ya ngeliat ininya? Kita skip aja kali ya bagian ininya. Oh lama juga. By the way kalau yang kepo sama redeem kodenya itu ada di pin chat ya guys. Oke 4 menit lumayan lama, kita skip aja guys. Kita skip saja. Malam beb, ala beb Shira, malam.
3 Genius Society members at the same time? I knew this interview was a bad idea. Mr. Screw'em, member 76, sophisticated mechanical aristocrat and renowned leader. Not to mention the savior of inorganic life throughout the universe.
Special programnya doang ini.
He's as
Tadi aku
sharp as
telat
they come.
soalnya ente
They
cuy.
recognize my brilliance in an instant. Now if I can just get him to recommend me.
Pas gitu ya beb jentetnya. Coy, kesel.
in the field of broadcasting
Pasti selalu pas berhubungan sama HSR aku jentetnya coy. Bingung juga kenapa.
Ergo, the Genius Society hereby confers upon Mr. Albert the
Kirain kan
title
Nobar
of member
dong.
85.
Aku juga penasaran
Number
update 1.6
81,
gimana.
Ron May.
Ruan
Just
May.
seem like a kind and
Kayaknya
elegant
Skrill lu
person
bareng
in the
Ruan
simulated
May ya?
universe.
Jadi bintang
A
4
little
baru
distant
gitu.
though, but what if I ask a bad question? Since when does Albert
baby,
ask bad
welcome.
questions?
This little bird has an active imagination.
Quit daydreaming! The program is about to start! What are you
Iya
waiting
orang
for?
jenius society
A trailer or
semua
something?
sih. Aku tadi udah
I
lihat
thought
ini sih
number
bannernya yang
4,
klik.
Kakamon, had
Dr.
gotten
Rasio
rid of
sama
most of its deciding
Ruan
members.
May
I
bintang 5
didn't have a
baru.
lot of hope for this.
Cuman aku penasaran sama
Look
eventnya
who's
sih.
here.
Apa ini kawaii sekali. Bouncy bro. Urutan dari 76, 77, 78 apa tuh?
Clearance zone.
Urutan orangnya
Permission
kah?
status. Madam Ron May. There's much you don't know about the space
Nih dari si
station.
Hanzo sih, dari pakaiannya ya.
It's crucial to
Orang
master your
si Hanzo
expression
sih.
until you've ascertained the situation.
Wah, waifu baru guys.
You'll be full of weaknesses that others
Halo,
can see
Beamat
through.
Raffi, welcome. Pepi kawaii nah.
A genius move. And how
Wah ini aneh sih sumpah. Ini Dokter Asio kan ya? Kenapa Dokter Asio nutupin kepala anjir?
of internal turmoil.
Sumpah, kocak banget Dokter Asio nutupin kepalanya pakai kayak batu gitu. Wah ini nih matanya kayak ayang-ayang coy, matanya kayak zombie
Starry
bro.
skies have abandoned the world. Only the wounded savior can bathe the world in the fire.
Ini kayaknya story utama yang baru deh.
No matter the distance.
Wah, apakah kita bakal ketemu Nanok lagi?
Find you.
Aku ingin ketemu Nanok lagi coy. Ion yang good looking satu-satunya sumpah.
Dice. How ostentatious.
Dasar kacang lupa kulit, hah? Menarik. Oke, kodenya udah ada di pincet ya guys. Jadi tidak perlu aku geser-geser lagi. Ini avatar malas coy. Geser-geser. Aduh, nge-scrollnya itu susah coy. Itu tadi kapur kah yang dilempar? I don't know. Intinya ini Dokter Asio mirip-mirip Al Hitam di Genshin sih kepintarannya. I don't know, aku harus nge-pull dia atau tidak sih ya. Soalnya Argenti ini aku red on sih sekarang ya. Tapi Ruan Mei dulu kan guys, setauku. Dokter Asio ngelempar humus. Dah sih. Udah sih kalau aku ngelawan Dokter Asio kayaknya aku loading sih, otakku langsung KO duluan sih. Kasian gue sama yang tadi muridnya Dokter Asio, kalau ketiduran bisa dilempar kapur kena gebuk buku batu. Udah sih, aku nggak kuat sih jadi murid Dokter Asio cuy. Tapi aku pengen nge-pull sih karena dia punya mata kayak Zhongli guys. Matanya indah sekali.
Whether or not your world has a day-night cycle. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. And if you didn't know already, I'm Albert, your favorite feathered
Tadi aku nampak persamaan Maxwell. Hah?
Oh,
Oh, rumus ya. Buset, kayak udah tahu rumus ya. Buku sekeras batu.
On today's program, we're bringing
Wah, ini-
together three intellectual heavyweights
kalau di Genshin
from
dia
none other than the
kayaknya buku deh
Genius
weaponnya.
Society.
Cuman kan di sini nggak pakai
Why don't you
weapon ya.
introduce yourselves?
Adanya LC.
Matt Herder, care to kick us off?
Whatever. Heard of here.
Ruan Mei or Dokter Asio, masalahnya dia pasti 2 sih guys. Pasti 2 bagus sih. Aku bisa nabung dulu
Fine.
gitu.
Hello, I'm Herda.
Now we're talking. And let's not forget the new face on the block,
Ruan Mei.
Madam Ron May.
Hello, dear viewers. I'm Ran May.
I suppose that makes it my turn. Greetings, viewers. I am Screwlum.
Sumpah
It's a
Screwlum
pleasure
nggak
to meet
tahu
you.
ekspresinya kayak gimana. Dia
I
robot
never thought
coy.
I'd be interviewing all three of you at the same time.
Ekspresi Screwlum nggak
Guess
tahu
the
aku
great
lihatnya.
news must have finally
Wah, Ruan Mei
recognized my
mana
potential.
tahan. Kelakuan emang Beb Shiro.
Don't get ahead of
Itu
yourself.
Herta juga
This is
kelihatan,
a
masa nggak
scheduled
suka sih Beb
space
Shiro?
station visit. Lucky for you, we had time for a show.
Or, to put it another way,
Ya ada Herta si
participating in your
paling
program
sibuk
was a
dah.
way of maximizing the utility of our itinerary.
Screwlum mah nggak ada
Two birds,
ekspresi.
one
Tuh
stone.
ekspresinya kayak gitu doang.
Thank
Ekspresinya
you.
emoji anjir. Screwlum.
Anyhow,
Nggak jadi deh,
we
malah
saw
mau
from the
spoiler.
trailer
Jangan,
that the
nggak
story
boleh,
is making a
jangan.
return to
Kamu tidak
her
asik,
space
nanti kamu di
station.
TO.
Intelligence available for release
Beb,
in the
Beb
case of
siapa?
the following.
Beb Da ya,
Madam
Beb
Ron
Da.
May has commandeered one of the
Herta
space
boneka,
station
mending Ruan
zones
Mei
for
mainnya
biological
kecapi
science
kelakuan.
experiments.
Ya Herta papet banyak lagi ya
I like
jumlahnya.
to avoid attracting too much attention with my experiments, and the station had a sealed-off area available.
Bentar, berarti
Herta
kita
was
next
kind enough
next
to
batch
lend
kita
it to me.
belum
Big
ke
enough to spread across 3
misi
levels.
utama kah?
This
Kita
area
balik ke
is a
tempat si
brand
Herta
new
lagi.
domain
Where's
waiting
it?
for us in version 1.6. Welcome
Zona
to
baru.
Herta Space Station
Kan bener, guys.
Seclusion Zone.
Iya aja dong, bener.
Due to the secrecy surrounding the zone,
Belum ke
there's
Penakoni kita berarti
currently
guys.
not a soul
Soalnya
to be
nih
found
karakternya
across
dari
the whole
Herta lagi kan ya.
domain.
Rebuttal. Your assertion
kita ketemu
excludes
kumbang
the
lagi,
existence
malas
of
ya, kumbang
inorganic
beranak
life
pinak. Udah lah.
operating in the area.
Naturally, as I
Next
was saying,
update-nya lagi baru
the
ke Penak
story is
Oni.
set to
Iya, sabar dulu
unfold
baru
in
kita
this
sebulangnya.
new domain.
Wait, so you still need the
Oke,
seclusion
itu robot,
zone?
kukira orang pakai topeng,
I
robot
do.
say.
My research has encountered a few
Sumpah aku
anomalies.
receh banget lihat ini.
I was hoping the
si
Trailblazer
Scrollum dia
could do
cuma
me a
bisa pakai
small
emoji.
favor.
Favor?
Small.
Yeah, I'm not sure
Matanya
about
gede
the
sebel lagi
second
tuh pakai
one,
emoji, cuy.
but
Jelek
this
banget.
is a golden age for biological science. No
Masih lama
problem too
itu,
big or too
sebulan
small,
lagi kok
right?
ngomong.
And
Bentar
version
doang.
1.6 is brand new
Kayaknya nggak
Trailblazer
kerasa
continuous.
udah special program
Crown of
lagi.
the
Baru juga
mundane
kemarin
and
kita
divine.
reaction kan,
Trailblazers
special
will
program
encounter
udah lagi.
Madame
cuy.
Ron May for the first time. They'll need to work closely with her to solve the
Tapi update
headaches
ini
of
terlihat
her space
memuaskan,
station.
iya kah?
For example?
Ada husbu baru
One
sih
such
di
headache is the result
ASR.
of the little
Tapi
life
terlalu
forms
pintar
that
untukku
Ron
coy.
May can
Tapi
cultivate.
dia punya
I'm afraid
matanya
that's the
Zhongli.
nature of biological science.
Tapi dia punya
Surprises
matanya
and
Zhongli.
accidents in equal
Meanwhile
measure.
otaknya pinter kayak
Not to
si Al Hitam
mention, the
tidak.
space station
Kenapa
is hiding
kombinasinya
more
begitu?
secrets than you might have
Wah.
thought. Various crises
Kombinasinya
bubble to the
sangatlah
surface,
not my cup of
hurt
tea,
his
bro.
puppet falling prey to an ambush, and a new provocation that the geniuses must
CL
face
si
up to.
signaturnya lup aku nggak gesek lagi coy.
a
Aku dapat
small
karakternya aja
favor
udah cukup
can't
sih.
fix, right?
We got the three geniuses here. What could go wrong?
In Mr. Albert's
Aku
previous
tebak karakternya
broadcasts, the adoption
satu
of a
gratisan.
light-hearted tone
Biasanya
usually indicates the
yang bintang
presence
4 emang
of a
ini sih.
formidable challenge.
Emang ada yang gratisan mungkin di next
My beak
patchnya. I
is
don't know
sealed.
when.
This
So.
is a top secret experiment. But trust me, when I say that the adventure ahead is a journey into both the power and wonder of biological science. And what better way to prepare our trailblazers than by introducing the one and only Madame Ron May?
Kena TO dikit sama keong nggak itu di delete doang. Biar gak spoiler itu. Oke, previewnya ya. Gila Ruan Mei manis banget. Desainnya keren coy, Ruan Mei. Kayak onesan-onesan pinter gimana gitu.
Madame Ron May is an ice-type character following the path of
Oh, dia
harmony
S ya?
and member
S,
81 of
harmoni.
the Genius Society. From the very beginning, her research has focused on biological
Cantik
science.
coy,
That's right.
cantik
Biological
banget.
science
Aku
is a
pengen
boundless
ngepul dia
field.
juga rasanya.
I rarely have time for leisure. And despite being one of the founders of the simulated universe, I
Anggota
seldom step up to the
ke-81.
plate.
Madame Ron May,
Berapa banyak
was
anjir
curious.
ini anggota
is there
society-nya?
a story behind your name?
My name? My parents organized themselves into a flat hierarchical structure. My name is simply the combination of their surnames.
Fascinating. What a
Oh,
spellbinding tradition.
satu Ruan satu
I
Mei gitu.
believe you may be laying it on a little thick, Mr. Albert. Are you hoping for something in return?
Who wouldn't hope for a
Tapi nggak tahu
blessing
siapa
from
karena nggak
Madame Ron
disinggung apanya
May?
keong.
Trailblazers
Anggotanya
agree
lah.
with me.
Then let me remind you that a genius's blessing isn't always a result of generosity or kindness.
Meaning...
Kalian fokus ke
Aren't
pahanya
they
ya,
supposed to be
kelakuan emang.
intelligent? You tell me.
Wajib
Many
bawa pulang LC
individuals
signatur
have a
untuk
hidden
Ruan Mei
side.
Onesan.
Ergo,
Ayo gesek Zero,
Trailblazers encounter
gesek-gesek,
with
gesek
Ron
dikit gak
May
ngaruh.
may hold
Iya
surprises.
anggotanya sih.
Spoiler atomic clock. I think it's time we took a look at what this elegant scholar can do on the battlefield.
Aku malah
Don't you?
fokus ke
My
udelnya
basic
kelakuan
attack,
emang.
threading fragrance,
Eh,
deals
coy,
ice
Ruan
damage to a
Mei-nya.
single target. While my skill,
Nge-flexing
string
udel,
sing
coy,
slow
nih,
swirls,
udel nih.
can increase the weakness break efficiency of all allies. There's also
Gesek
my
dikit gak
ultimate,
ngaruh.
petals to stream,
Gue skip berapa
repose and
banner
dream,
udah.
which
Demi
creates
Ruan Mei
a
pasti
field.
pulang, amin.
Only the most beautiful field I've
Aku
ever
iseng-iseng
seen.
berhadiah Argenti belum pulang
A
juga
work
sih
of
sampai
art,
sekarang coy.
madam.
Padahal
Within
aku
the
udah
field,
red on.
allies experience an all-type resistance penetration increase, and when breaking an enemy's weakness, they
Bentar,
afflict them
ini
with a
dia
mark.
ngebuff
This
apa
mark
guys?
is triggered on
Attack
the
juga
enemy's
kah?
next action, prolonging their weakness break state, delaying their action,
Menunda satu
and
weakness
inflicting
break
them
ya?
with additional ice damage.
Oh ini dia,
You have a
ini
knack
guys
for
buat
exploiting an enemy's weakness,
Jing Liu
Ron Mei.
kayaknya deh cocoknya.
I'll say, and we didn't even mention her technique.
Buff ini
Silken
yang karakter
Serenade, which
di
allows the team
PS
to
Ice
automatically
kayak Jing
trigger an
Liu
effect
sama Yan King coy.
equivalent to her skill at the start of the next battle. In the simulated universe, when Ranmei possesses silken
Iya, ini
serenade,
buat-
and when an
buat
ally attacks a simulated
mono
universe
ice, cuy.
enemy, the battle is entered as if the enemy's weakness was attacked.
Ranmei-nya mah.
The attack ignores
Aduh,
weakness
aku nggak
types
punya
and
Jingliu lagi.
can deplete the
Alamak.
toughness of
Terus
all
juga
enemies.
Kafka besok
Regular
keliran, anjir.
weakness can trigger the weakness break
Alamak.
effect that
Udah lah.
corresponds to the attacker's own type.
Not only that,
Halai,
in a simulated
anjing. Udah
universe,
si Ronga
for
gembok
every
di
blessing
gudang nggak boleh
possessed,
muncul
the
lagi.
toughness-reducing
Emang
damage
ya?
of the current attack
Apakah
is
super buat
increased.
DOT? I don't know.
An extra additional ice
Tapi
damage
menurutku
is
ini cocok
dealt.
buat Jingliu sih.
Well,
Buat
very
tekniknya
good.
Ranmei,
Sounds
buat
to me
SU
like you
banget.
have an interest in testing
Wah,
the
ini buat yang tryhard
simulated
SU sih kayak
universe.
Keong cocok
After
sih.
Trailblazers get to know Ranmei,
Oh, iya, mau
another
memeras
scholar with
dompet emang
connections
gitu.
to the Gene Society
Dimana-mana
will be
mah game Oyo,
appearing,
cuy.
and this
Kok
Trailblaze
skip Patrick?
continues.
By the way, hi
Oh,
Patrick.
I
Welcome,
assume
Patrick.
you're referring to the gentleman with the
Kalau Dr. Rasio
alabaster
ini di
head.
PS kah? Aduh, kalau
Classic
Dr. Rasio di
Mr.
PS kebanyakan di
Scrollum.
PS ku coy.
Able to see the gentleman behind the mask.
Apakah Dr. Rasio healer?
Down on my foot.
Kayaknya enggak, dia di PS kayaknya.
Herta, you're being a little harsh.
Sounds like you two are well acquainted.
Lah kan bisa digosok
Without further ado,
kartu.
allow me
Biasa
to
bikin gak ngaruh ya Beb
introduce
Mora. Dr. Rasio, oke. Di PS kah? Ah, dah lah rumus-rumus. Itu barusan apa? Kenapa ada yang jatuh dari kepalanya tadi? Aduh, kenapa kamu memiliki mata ayangku, Dr. Rasio? Itu matanya kayak Zhongli.
Veritas Ratio,
tapi,
or Dr. Ratio as he's known, is an
Tapi dia
imaginary
main
type
rumus, guys.
character
Aku benci
following the path
matematika.
of the hunt. He belongs to a different news
Aduh,
worshipping
imaginary ya.
organization, the Intelligentsia Guild.
Imaginary
Which is
Han.
why I can't stand the sight of him.
The
Tapi
Genius
kalau Han ini
Society
biasanya single
consists
target
of
nggak sih, guys?
vanguards from various
Iya kan,
fields
single
who act in
target, coy.
isolation.
Aduh.
In
Gimana ya?
contrast, the Intelligentsia Guild advocates
Not
for the
make up of tea sih
dissemination of
kalau
knowledge,
dari
allowing for a
rumus-rumus
broad
gimang.
church
Aku
of
suka karena
followers of
matanya
Nux
doang, bro.
who work towards furthering
Matanya
this
mirip
end.
Zhongli.
Question. Does the current
Ulti rumus
universe
tower
derive greater
jatuh.
benefit
Nggak, aku
from the
tadi pas dia bengong
unparalleled
itu kayak
talents
mikirin
of the
rumus
Gene
gitu, ada yang
Society
lempar dia pakai
or
apel,
the
cuy.
mutual
Tadi aku
learnings of
lihat
the
dia jadi
Intelligentsia
Receh
Guild?
banget.
You sure you want to go
Halo
there?
Beb Ari, welcome. Halo Beb Afzal, halo Beb
Let's
Guna, welcome.
Is that why Dr. Ratio joined the Intelligentsia Guild? A devotion to science? A desire
Pengabdian
to
pada
share scientific
sains,
knowledge?
Exactly. Dr. Ratio presides over a total of 52 academic
Nyala terlalu pintar
programs.
guys.
And
Terlalu
yells at
pintar
people
ini.
until they burst
Husbunya,
into
cuy.
tears.
Betul malam
Strict
Beb
teachers
Guna.
make for good students.
Itu tadi
And
kejatuhan
any
apel,
student
iya
who
kan?
makes it to the end of a program will be an expert
Terlalu
scholar
fokus
in their
dilempar
respective
apel.
field.
And an emotional wreck.
Tapi cool kan love si Rasio.
Ignorance is an ailment,
Matanya
the
Patrick.
expungement
Matanya
of which
cool
only
Patrick.
our Dr. Ratio can
Waduh,
achieve,
thank you Keong.
and which entails
Satu gift
necessary
membershipnya.
hardship.
Waduh, yang
By
dapat
which you
Dreamku.
mean the
Namanya
destruction
Deto.
of any and all
Cih,
self-esteem.
padahal aku tahu nih dia ngincer
His
Guna nih pasti Keong
creations
nih.
have helped
Keong
many
ngincer Guna.
worlds look beyond their borders
Ente sih
and step
kataku.
into the
Ijo-ijo.
future.
Bukan sembarangan buku,
I feel
bukunya.
like we might
bukunya
accidentally be
batu.
discussing.
Perhaps I should intervene. Dr. Ratio's desire to cure
suaranya
ignorance
si
with
Scrollum.
truth is
Kukira
well
suara siapa,
known.
anjir.
It's time for us to assess his prowess on the battlefield.
During his basic attack, mind
Ah,
is
aku
might.
yakin ini dia single
Dr.
target
Ratio
sih.
brandishes his codex,
Han biasanya
dealing
single target
imaginary
kayak
damage
Silly, no?
to a single target.
Question,
Ah,
why does
sayang
he
sekali
carry
single
a
target.
codex with him?
Well, intellectuals enjoy persuading others with quotes. I think Dr. Ratio takes that to mean hitting people with them directly.
Dr. Ratio's
Diketok
skill,
buku.
intellectual midwifery, deals imaginary
Diketok buku.
damage to a
Kasian
single
banget.
target. While his talent, Cogito Ergo Sum,
Bun Rasio
may
itu
trigger
loh.
him to launch a
Ya,
follow-up
tukan,
attack
tukan,
after
tukan,
using his
tukan.
skill. As a
Tukan,
rigorous
satu doang,
academic
guys.
researcher,
Ah, tidak
Dr.
satisfying,
Ratio pays close
guys.
attention to his enemy's debuffs during battle. The more
Aduh.
debuffs the enemy has, the higher the chance of him launching a follow-up attack.
Dia
And
harus
let's not
disatuin
forget his
sama
ultimate
Danang Il sih, ini
three-step paradox. The good doctor summons a
ultinya-
leaning tower, and through
ultinya
a series
banyak
of
kah?
precise
Yang kena?
calculations and
Satu
measurements,
doang?
plots a trajectory of maximum pain. The target enemy
Ah,
suffers
satu, guys.
imaginary damage
Adalah
and is
ente, cuy.
afflicted with Wise Man's
Ente,
Folly.
cuy, ente.
When a target with Wise Man's Folly is
Kan
attacked
selalu
by an
single
ally of
target
Dr.
biasanya.
Ratio, he launches his talent's follow-up attack against the target. And when using his technique,
Iya.
Mold of
Udah lah,
Idolatry,
paling aku
Dr. Ratio
iseng-iseng
creates a
berhadiah lagi
dimension
sih, guys.
and taunts nearby enemies. When attacking
Oh,
an
dia
enemy within the
bikin
dimension to enter
patung.
battle, there's a chance of reducing the target's speed.
It would appear those
Bikin
5
patung,
statues are made
Bang
in his own
Pitagoras, Bang
image.
Dala. Nggak
Ergo,
ngerti aku, Bang.
Dr. Ratio suffers from a certain
Peter ini
degree
lempar
of
kapur batu ke
narcissism.
musuh.
To put it mildly,
Bener-bener ini banget, sensei vibe banget sih.
Also in version 1.6,
Tower doang gede, tapi kena
Trailblazers
satu
will
musuh,
finally be
makanya.
running into an old friend.
Sayang sekali
the
tidak
elder of
OE.
2 siblings, very
Sepuh sudah
different from the
bersabda.
other, yet bound to her all the
Terus
same.
Bando itu tapi Lop,
It's
iya, aku
Hanya's
tahu
older
ini
sister,
Bando.
Shui.
Ya paling aku ngambil One Mei sama Kafka sih. Kalau untuk rasio ini aku iseng-iseng berhadiah. Oh, Sui ya. Kukira Skriulum cuy, bintang 4 barunya. Kalau Pi ambil dokter, bukan dokter itu saya. Dia lebih ke guru sih. Sensei rasio cuy. Mending gacha yang paha wangi aja loh daripada yang
Shui is
dokter.
a quantum
Emang dia
type
dokter?
character following the path of destruction, whose
Kebanyakan
original body
AOE,
was
kalau rasio
replaced long
juga
ago
AOE.
with a
Iya sih.
permanent puppet system. The
Paling kalau
system
misalkan aku
was
beneran dapat
constructed for
rasio, aku
Shui
gabungin sama
on
Danang
behalf
sih,
of the
Danang
Ten
Yo.
Lords Commission. The commission agreed that for every culprit Shui apprehended,
Ada follow
she
up
would be
attack apa biar
rewarded with a
disatuin sama
half-day's
topas. Aku nggak ada
wingspan.
topas juga masalahnya.
A reasonable
Skriulum ditahan
arrangement.
dulu, mungkin
Better
1.7
than my
kali ya.
one. Like her sister Hanya, Shui Yi is a
Rasio
formidable
itu
presence
kan
on the
namanya.
battlefield. Shui Yi's basic attack,
iya juga
Mara
ya.
Sunder
Dia
All,
dokter
can deal
kah?
quantum damage to a
Tapi
target
dia
enemy. Her
bertingkah
skill,
seperti
Iniquity
sensei, guys, main
Obliteration,
kapur sama
can deal
buku.
quantum
Gimana
damage
sih?
to a single target and adjacent enemies. And as a judge of the Ten Lords Commission,
Bolehkah aku bilang
Shui Yi's
Sui Yi
talent
dibilang
is a
mayit
little
nggak?
out of the ordinary.
Gimana
When Shui
ya?
Yi and an ally deal damage to an enemy's
Dibilang mayit
toughness,
sih,
stacks
nggak
of karma
salah.
are accumulated.
Lebih ke android sih dia.
So she's good at trying
Itu
criminals?
tadi ultinya lempar kapur terus musuhnya ketiban
When karma
pilar.
stacks
Nggak
to the
tahu
upper limit,
Bepentom, nggak merhatiin
Shui
juga kayaknya
Yi
ya deh.
immediately launches a follow-up
Profesor
attack on the
kali,
target
iya,
enemy,
profesor
dealing
kayaknya lebih
quantum
cocok sih.
damage. Her ultimate, Divine Castigation, can deal quantum damage to a single target and toughness
Soalnya
depletion that
profesor
ignores
lebih
weakest
ke ini
types.
nggak sih?
The more toughness
Kayak ke
depleted,
penelitian
the
sama
greater the
rumus-rumus
damage.
gitu sih.
Breaking
Cocok.
weaknesses irrespective of type.
Mengabaikan weakness.
these Xianzhou natives are cold-blooded.
When Shui Yi uses her technique, Summary Execution, to attack an enemy and enter battle, she deals quantum damage to all enemies.
Dokter MTK rumus segitiga.
Yes, sir.
Kaburnya itu follow
It's
up attack.
time.
Oh,
We talked
mirip
about
Herta
version
dong ya.
1.6's banners.
Sangat misterius
During the
Dr.
first
Rasio,
phase
ya
of
kah?
version 1.6 in the character event warps, floral triptych, and a lost soul.
Ada mayit cuy,
Trailblazers
ada
can
mayit.
obtain the
Aduh,
limited
itu
5-star
yang Tingyun
characters
sama March aku udah
Ron,
bintang
Mei,
6
and Blaine,
keduanya guys.
respectively. Not to mention, the
Aduh.
4-star character Shui
Berharap
Yi
Sui-nya
will
doang
be joining
sih.
version 1.6's first phase
Ketika lo
character
diajak
warp.
belajar rumus, mau udah sih langsung not responding
bandage
otakku cuy.
guy.
Kalau diajakin.
During the second phase of version
Herta ngomel
1.6
mulu.
in the character event
Ya, emang gitu orangnya.
Ray and Netsu Dorma.
Sui ultinya
Trailblazers
nge-break
can
kalau beda
obtain the
type.
limited 5-star
Type-nya apa?
characters Dr.
Malam Beb,
Ratio
halo Beb
and
Frans,
Kafka
malam,
respectively.
I wondered when that lady
Nah ini
might be
nih
making a
Kafka ini nih.
return.
Aku pengen mencoba
I'll be
bikin
glad to see
tim
the
ini
back
soalnya
of
guys,
her.
tim
Then let's
Nihility
not
coy.
forget light cones.
Tapi
At
kita
1.6's
membutuhkan
first
induknya
phase
ini
light
yang
cone
satu.
event warp, the
Belum dapat
drop
aku.
rate of the 5-star light cone, my past
Let's
self
go all
in the
in
mirror,
Duluan,
will be
Ganba
boosted.
Ganba yang mau
And in
baca
the
Duluan,
Bicone Reminiscence light cone event warp, the
Yang jelas
drop
Blade
rate of
sama
the
Kafka
5-star
Riran,
light
guys.
cone, the
Gimana, guys?
invincible
Aku udah ada
side,
Blade sih,
will
Kafkanya
also be
ente, cuy.
boosted. Version 1.6's second phase will also
Sama
see the
berharap dapat
5-star
Sui
light
6,
cone,
ya
the
itu
baptism of pure thought.
Anjir
Entering
gitu
the
amat
light cone
LC-nya
event
ya,
warp.
Dokter Rasio. Anda
Bathing
memiliki mata
relaxes
yang
both
aku.
the body and
Yang
the
aku yang
mind.
wangi-wangi ya, lihat
It
mirip
is of
banget sama
great
Zhongli
benefit
anjir
to our
matanya coy.
consideration of both the universe and philosophy.
Kenapa harus punya mata
The
Zhongli?
yellow ducky.
And finally, in the aforementioned Bygone
Sumpah,
Reminiscence light cone
ini
event warp,
Hoyoverse
the
bikin
drop rate of the
bikin
5-star light
Husbu
cone,
bener-bener
patience
not
is
my
all
cup
you
of tea banget
need,
gitu,
will
tapi dia
also
mempunyai
be
mata
boosted.
Husbuku coy. Anjir lah kesel aku.
Light cones, it's been a pleasure.
Bikin
I
tim
think
DOT
it's
ya
time
lo.
for some
Bener.
mental
PS1
recuperation.
sama PS2 tetap
Stay
skip saya.
tuned for
Kenapa
more
tuh Patrick?
updates.
Tinggal ganti warna rambut aja itu. Iya coy, itu ganti warna rambut jadi coklat. Zhongli banget sih, Zhongli versi ASR bro. Wah mami, aku lebih melihat si Ruan Mei ini onesan sih guys. Kalau mami-mami itu kayak itu si tante merah noh mami noh. Nah, gaskon all in LC-nya. Karakternya dulu lah bang, dapetin bang baru LC-nya. Kocak nge-gacha LC nggak ada karakter ngapain aja. Seperti biasa demi ngejar 2.0. Oh, I see. Zhongli pindah ke HSR. Matanya doang. Tapi Zhongli nggak pamer ketek. Zhongli lebih ini sih, dia tertutup coy. Soalnya itu sekujur badannya kan ada kayak tanda-tanda arkon gitu. Jadi ketahuan ntar dia arkon. Makanya dia pakai baju yang ketutupan semua, tangan lengannya ketutup, lengan panjang kan, pakai glove.
Welcome back,
Terus pakai celana
Trailblazers!
panjang juga.
Now that we've introduced our new characters, it's
Karakter
time to
kedua,
delve
penetration.
deeper into
Nih,
version
penetration.
1.6. First up,
Pet baru
something
maksudnya.
that's about to make a big splash on
Kasih
the
signature
space
rasio mandi
station.
tuh beb. Ya tahu kok beb. Kayak Kafka nggak sih, ada Kafka yang LC kayak gitu dulu. Kayangkan dan Heng Zhongli Nopal menang Sopok kak. Kayangkan, what do you mean ngekayang? Zhongli KSR pengen berubah makanya pamer
I can see
kulit.
how that would make a big
Wih,
splash.
kubang lagi,
Do I
apalagi ini.
recall
Itu kayaknya
someone
kubang beda
mentioning
lagi sih guys.
accidents on the
Apaan aja
space
itu kubang
station?
macam apa
In the
lagi? Itu
process
aja
of
di
clone
suara aku belum
cultivation,
kelar anjrit.
Madam Ron May did
Yang
encounter a
difficulty
certain
paling tingginya aku belum
anomaly.
kelar.
An
Mager coy.
anomaly in the form of a Swarm King prototype and fierce swarm disaster entity.
Ini serangga serem
Star
amat. Iya coy.
Crusher,
Warnanya
Swarm
biru
King
aja. Biru atau ungu ya tadi
Scarababas.
nggak tahu dah
Thanks to
warna
an
apa.
incident during the
Lebih
experiment,
kayak pekat gitu
this
nggak sih?
borehole
Biasanya
planet's old
pekat-pekat.
crater came into
Pertanda tidak
being,
baik.
and it looks like a lively one.
Please lah, suara
There's that
terus ring aja udah
light-hearted
kesusahan.
tone again.
Real. Nambah lagi kah?
Ergo, we're screwed.
SU kayaknya nih diupdate terus
Fool me
nggak sih guys?
once,
Bener,
shame on
beneran
you.
kayak nyiksa kita
Fool me
banget di SU nih.
twice, I kick
HSR
your
nih.
butt.
Don't
Nah, ini
panic. Madam
biru, coy.
Ron May has shared with us
Pada
one of
kesukaanku
her
lagi
research
Navi, coy.
papers. Star Crusher Swarm King Scarababas. Analysis
Propagasi
of asexual
aseksual.
propagation performance
Pedai.
induced by
Kenapa
specific gene sequences.
Translate-nya gitu amat
Let's
aseksual.
start with the
mah
abstract and keywords, shall we?
Get to the point.
Leave it to me.
Oh kayaknya ini
Star
mungkin
Crusher Swarm
calon-calon
King Scarababas possesses
mingguan nggak sih,
immense
guys?
propagative capabilities. When in its multiply state, the Swarm King produces more of its own kind with every attack it sustains.
sama Beb,
Wait,
suara belum kelar
every
punya Zero.
attack?
Iya,
So the
malas
swarm
coy.
just
Gagal
keeps
terus.
multiplying the more we fight it?
Makin
And
gede
somebody's
lagi
getting
tuh
fired.
kumbangnya.
However, this
beranak
multiply
pinak juga
state
coy.
is also when
Keren.
the Swarm King is most
Alah Beb
vulnerable.
gede malah.
Breaking its
Mata-mata.
weakness at this
Kayak
moment can
Digimon
cause it to
bosnya.
explode.
That's
Ya,
right.
memang semua
As highlighted in the paper's
di Genshin
conclusion,
dan HSR kayaknya
maintain
kayak
your focus
Digimon
on the
gak sih?
Swarm King's toughness. Time the weakness break just right, and Star Crusher Swarm King Scarababas can
Kenapa
be
efek kubang
defeated.
lebih bagus dari efek
Furthermore,
karakter B5-nya?
after completing the 1.6 Trailblaze
Bener kan,
continuous
guys?
mission,
Bener
Echo of
feelingku.
War, Borehole
Bener feelingku,
Planet's
coy.
old crater will become available. Complete this challenge
Echo of
to
War
obtain
baru, guys.
the advanced trace level up
Combo
material
Himeko makin enak
past
sih.
evils of the Borehole Planet
Untuk aku
disaster.
udah ngebeli Meko walaupun aku
Are
kesel ya. Red
all
off dapat dia terus.
biological entities in this location characterized by aggression? Affirmation, it is reasonable to conduct such
Syukurlah mingguan tuh
experiments
kumbang
within
ya
a
untung loh, untung
sealed
gak di
off
SU. Kalau SU
area.
aku
Benar.
malas coy.
There are
Aku
some
tuh
sweet
jujur li
and
di SU
lovable
nih paling
characters,
males.
too. In a bid
Reset
to
SU
boost the
tiap minggu
space
itu
station's
loh.
research developments, Trailblazers have been assigned an
kawaii.
important mission.
Critter Pig.
Nurture and care for the newly
lucu.
arrived little life forms.
Ih,
I'm counting on you,
kawaii na.
friends.
There won't be any
Aha.
accidents
Kucing
or
kah?
anomalies this time, right?
Kucing kah guys?
Probably not. Look how adorable these little
Tuh,
guys
katanya
are.
anomali barusan ya.
In the Critter Pick scavenging event,
Apa nih?
Trailblazers can choose their nurturing goals according to the nurturing manual. They can learn
Lucu.
cultivation specifics and successfully raise a variety of delightful little creatures. Seeing these little critters explore and
Aduh,
frolic through the
imut
cabin
banget.
is enough to put a smile on the face of every Trailblazer.
Affirmative.
Aku gak kuat
It
melihat
results in
keimutan
gratifying
ini.
emotional and physical
Mereka tuh kayak
responses.
kucing tapi kayak jelly
Conclusion,
juga gitu
a
guys.
profoundly ingenious
banget.
construct.
Aside from the normal varieties, the cultivation process might even result
ada
in
pet keren sih.
mutations and special
HSR ngadain
breeds.
fitur pet.
And just between us, during the
Pepi.
event,
Pepi bisa kita
Trailblazers have the
gerakin
chance to
kah?
transform into and experience what it's like
Kita
to
bisa
be
gerakin Pepi.
Peppy.
Interesting. Maybe I should add a transformation feature to the simulated universe.
Speaking of the simulated universe,
Peppy
this
playable.
update is a real game changer with
playable, kan?
significant new features. Version 1.6 will add
Alamak,
another
SU
fresh
lagi,
update
guys.
to the simulated universe
Gold
with
and
brand
Gears.
new
Apa ini?
DLC.
Event apa nih? Event
and
gelut kah?
Gears.
Ron May played a major role in this update.
Indeed. In Simulated Universe Golden Gears, Ron May has developed a simulated noose and
apa ya
frozen
ini?
space-time just before the
Feelingku
demise
sih
of number 27.
mirip-mirip
Emperor
SO ya.
Rupert.
Seperti yang
Emperor
pernah kita
Rupert was a
jalanin
computer
kemarin.
that became self-aware and subsequently drew Noose's gaze, becoming the 27th member of the Genius
Noose.
Society.
27.
It proclaimed itself Emperor and initiated the widely known
Noose
Machine
apa lagi,
Empire
guys?
crisis,
Kayaknya
the
karakter baru
First
nggak sih Noose?
Emperor's War. The war
Ini lebih ke
serves
arah
as an
nih
excellent
permanen konten
historical
sih
source
harusnya,
for
semoga.
eonic
Cuman suara aja nggak
research.
kelar bang,
This
ini nambah lagi
latest
satu.
update adds the path of erudition
Bener aja,
and
guys.
daringly experiments
Update
with
ribet
separating
lagi, aku
dice
nggak
from
paham
paths.
anjrit.
The dice
Mirip-mirip
come with
Swarm,
6
coy.
slots for equipping various dice face effects. By collecting
Gila bang,
Trailblaze
ente, bang.
secrets, you can unlock even more dice face effects.
Ada pet
As
erudition
Trailblazers
sekarang.
delve deeper
Iron of
into the
Erudition.
challenges,
Oh, I
they can
see.
acquire more powerful dice
Iron
faces
baru ya,
and
guys?
unlock new ways to play. Trailblazers can swap out the faces on their dice, combining effects from multiple paths to create unprecedented,
Bener, mirip-mirip
powerful
Swarm,
buff
coy,
combinations. For example,
Malas.
using Kafka, even
Lama
if the initial
masalahnya,
path
guys.
selected is the nihility,
Gameplaynya
you
lama
can
di
create
Swarm
diverse
itu.
effects by
Belum
strategically
lagi kalau kita
combining
ente
different
gitu kan,
dice
pas akhir-akhirnya
faces.
lawan
You can
bosnya,
assemble a
dah,
die
gigi
that
jari
allows you to
rasanya.
leap over tiles, or
Oh
one
no,
that
timku
yields higher
tidak kuat
rewards in
melawan
battles,
bosnya,
or
dah.
one that incorporates both
Mid
effects.
Yuan dan Argen
Clear
King
golden
bersinar
gears
sama
and
Mid Yuan.
voila! Neural
Mari
impulses
menoleh
are
pada.
yours. Use it to unlock different
Alamat
talents and
ini sih, guys. Ini
increase your
event buat
combat
donaton sih.
gains.
In other words, it mirrors the ability
Harus
tree
sunatan
found
sih
in
coy,
the
soalnya
simulated
bakal lama
universe.
banget ini.
Get ready
Kalau
for
aku
a
streamingin.
thrilling addition to version 1.6 of the simulated universe, the intracognition system. When
Sistem
moving across
kesadaran
the
diri.
simulated universe board, self-consciousness changes may be triggered, leading to diverse
Selama
story
aja belum
paths.
kelar, dah ada yang baru lagi.
Trailblazers can
Real,
compile
Shiro
all the
sama.
storylines through continuous
Menangis, coy.
gameplay,
Yang
ultimately
niat main
unlocking
suara
the
itu si
enigmatic
Keo
secrets
cuy,
of
itu
the
Keo niat
eons.
banget coy.
Count your
Sampai paham dia.
blessings. A new simulated universe to explore. Trailblazers, I'll be waiting for you at the usual spot.
Now that we've
Yeah,
covered the major
yeah,
updates
siap,
in the
Mami
simulated
Herta.
universe, it's time to talk about a special invite. In version 1.6, Trailblazers will receive an invitation from
Aku
the
tinggal
Department of
dua pet lagi yang
Ecology
belum,
to participate
gila.
in a
Sebanyak
special
itu.
test.
Lama
The
banget berarti.
Department of Ecology? What's the
Gimana
mission
kak,
this
quest
time?
This
Argenti
test
Beauty?
involves
Ya,
battling
lumayan.
illusionary enemies that are conjured through scent triggers.
Gak apa-apa,
Each distinct
santai aja
scent
kan
plugin
ada-
yields
gak ada
different test
durasi juga
outcomes.
swarmnya.
Trailblazers will start with the basic test
Apa nih, guys?
and subsequently unlock despair mode.
Despair mode.
Wah ada mayit cuy, ada
I
mayit di
hear
pojok
trailblazers
kanan
are
tuh.
seasoned trash can explorers.
Ini ngapain aja?
I'm sure their noses can handle it.
Don't be so sure. The difficulty curve isn't
Wah,
for the faint of heart.
Gepard
Which
sama
is why
bronya,
we like
collab,
to
bro.
remind all
Udah lah.
Trailblazers that the
Gepard
illusions
bronya,
created by these
collab.
scents differ from regular enemies. Make sure you're well prepared
Battle
before
doang.
engaging in battle.
Iya kah, battle
Example,
doang.
deploy
Dulu.
distinct scent plugins before
Bosnya level
commencing the
100 dah,
simulated
kita mentok
trial
80
to
coy.
attain varied
Lawannya
bonuses
100
in battle.
levelnya.
That's right. Immerse yourself in your favorite scent, say cedarwood, and you might just encounter some familiar friends.
Dua.
What's this?
Ini Gepard
A garlic
walaupun
flavored
dia
abundant and
walaupun dia
That
defender
sounds
ya.
delicious.
Tapi sakit coy kalau udah jadi bos.
Need I
Wah,
remind
Kokolia
everyone,
Gepard dah lah.
the scents may be tempting, but it's
Kokolia
crucial to
Gepard, bro.
exercise self-control. Version 1.6 will also see the return of the planar fissure and realm of the
Double,
strange
kah?
events.
Double planar, kah?
During these events,
Double?
successfully challenging the simulated universe and Cavern of Corrosion will yield double rewards for a set
Double
number of
planar
times.
sama double
Conclusion.
kali kah guys?
Relaxation and fun await.
Wah,
we
gacor
ain't
sih.
done with you yet. Remember Mr.
Double
Cien
scam,
from the
Rio.
Cienjo Lafu? He
Aku
recently
bingung sih
acquired a
mau
talking
nyari
bird
punya
called
siapa
Yosa
lagi nih.
that can blur truth with
Double
falsehood.
relic sama kali
It's you,
relic
isn't
sama planar ha.
Slander.
Ah.
As I was saying,
Tulisan doang double
Trailblazers
tapi
can strike
scam.
up a conversation
Ya
with Mr.
begitulah kalau
Cien
tidak scam
and
bukan
his
hoyover
talking
sih.
parrot to experience the brand new permanent challenge
Apa
mode.
nih ada
Your
Dedis
Fiction.
Faruk bro.
Permanent challenge? You mean like the Forgotten Hall?
Not exactly.
Enggak juga.
In pure fiction, defeating an enemy will cause it to respawn immediately, and Trailblazers earn points every time they deal damage to
Pure
or
fiction.
defeat an enemy. At the end of each battle, the highest score achieved in that challenge will be recorded. Trailblazers need to
Musuhnya
defeat as
nge-spawn
many
terus.
enemies as possible within a
Nyari
limited
poin
number of
gitu kah
cycles
kita?
to rack up a high score. Each phase of Pure Fiction comes with its own set of buff effects for Trailblazers to choose from, which
dungeon-dungeon
allows for
buat
team composition
nyari
experimentation
skor-skor
to
tinggi gitu loh,
maximize
guys,
points.
Observation indicates that high scores hinge on the right
Makin
cure.
banyak bansos, Jet.
Conclusion. Consider the
aku
nature of
lupa, aku
enemies
PT
and
berapa ya,
available
ganti,
buff
Jet.
effects when selecting your formation and battle strategy.
Halo, Beb Kazu ya, welcome. Halo, Beb Bagus.
A quick update, folks.
Malam-malam,
In each
welcome.
phase of Pure Fiction, you can bag yourself a whopping
Itu apaan?
720 stellar Jades.
Ini apaan?
And guess what? Completing specific stages for the first time
Link
will
gratis.
earn you the 4-star character link.
Aku duga.
720 stellar
Aku duga
jades?
bakalan ada
You
yang
heard it here
gratis
first.
bintang
In version
4-nya.
1.6, Forgotten Hall, Memory of
Nambah,
Chaos
bagus,
is set to
guys.
expand with stages
Nambah
11 and 12. Securing a
Emoji
3-star victory in these new
412
stages
aja.
grants an extra 120
Aku yang 10 aja udah
stellar
ente, apalagi
jades.
12,
Combine
Bang.
that with the first 10 stages.
Stage-nya 12,
and
Genshin
look at
aja
that.
itu dari
A
8
grand
sampai
total of
12 ya, 8,
720 stellar
9, 10,
jades.
11, 12.
Trailblazers who
9,
complete these 2 permanent
10,
challenge
11, 12,
modes
Genshin
can
aja
also
4 doang loh.
earn a new
Ini
currency,
12,
which they can
coy.
exchange for items like self-modeling
12.
resin in the newly added shop.
Sounds neat! But
Ganbas sih,
are
guys.
Trailblazers
Ganbas sih.
seriously expected to take on more permanent challenges
Tryhard sih.
each time there's a new version? That's gonna eat into our simulated universe testing time, you know.
Oh, your horse is
Rencana
mad,
yo.
Roberta.
Aku yang
These 2
10
permanent
kemarin
game
belum aku
modes
coba
will be
lagi sih,
seeing
guys.
changes of their own in the
Kan
update
TNT kemarin di
schedule.
stage
From
10
version
aku, guys.
1.6 onwards, Forgotten Hall, Memory of Chaos, and Pure Fiction
Lama
will
aku
be
tahu gitu
updated
gak
in
gacha di
rotation.
Banner Agenti kalau
Every
link
Memory of
gratis.
Chaos update will be followed 2 weeks
Emang
later
ada link?
by Pure
Lupa aku.
Fiction
Ada link kah,
event.
guys?
Subsequently,
Di Banner
2 weeks
sekarang
after
ini?
that, a new Memory of Chaos
Kira nambah
will
event,
start.
ternyata nambah
In
masa.
which case, each version contains 3
Nama
such
masalah nggak tuh kata
updates, meaning that
Bang Sam?
Trailblazers can obtain a
itu udah kejar
maximum of
turun lagi biar bisa dapat full
2,160
star real
stellar
itu
jades
tuh yang
across
malesnya.
the Forgotten Hall
Harus
and Pure
bener-bener
Fiction
sakit.
events.
In
Hero
addition,
kitanya.
the availability of each
120
phase of
jet
Memory
doang
of Chaos
sih.
will
Halo,
be
Beb
extended
Danu,
from 2
welcome.
weeks to 6
Welcome, welcome yang baru
weeks.
datang.
This means that when a new phase of Memory of Chaos
Aku
starts,
gak nyangka loh,
the
kalian masih
previous
rame
phase
loh jam
will
segini.
still be available.
Nontonnya aku tadi ente,
The same
guys.
is also true
Kejentet, coy,
of
mati
Pure
lampu.
Fiction.
Ergo,
Ini aku telat ini,
Trailblazers
Nobar.
will have more time to plan their character leveling and to experience challenge gameplay.
You got it. And I almost forgot about another significant new
Apalagi
feature
fitur
in
baru.
version
Fitur
1.6.
baru apa lagi?
Get ready for the Forgotten Hall auto clear function. After the 1.6
Oh, penyelesaian
update,
cepat.
Trailblazers can directly challenge the highest Memory of Chaos stage they previously cleared with 3 stars.
Penyelesaian
Upon
cepat.
achieving a 3-star victory, they instantly receive all rewards from the preceding stages. Just a heads up, that stage 7 is currently the highest stage that
Oh,
Trailblazers can
shit,
start
mirip
their challenge.
Genshin. Wah, udah sih, mirip Genshin,
In
guys.
other words, as long as I've achieved a 3-star victory in Stage 7, and I attain the same victory in any given Forgotten Hall Memory of Chaos update, I can get my
let's
hands
go,
on rewards
mirip
for the
Genshin
previous 6
sih.
stages?
Precisely.
Another
Untuk yang mentok emoji
Trailblazer
ini konten
time
bagus sih
saver,
buat
it
yang
would
malas
seem.
ya, makin
That's
malas.
not all. The 1.6
Oke, nggak
update
apa-apa
will
sih,
further
nggak apa-apa sih.
improve
Berarti
the
mirip-mirip di Genshin ini, guys.
user-friendliness of the
Mulainya
team
dari
setup in the
stack
Forgotten
8
Hall.
ya.
As
8 atau
Trailblazers
9 ya, guys?
progress
Kayaknya
through
9
stages
deh.
in Forgotten Hall Memory of Chaos, the team
Jadi kita
setup
tryhard
from the
dari
previous
stack
stage
9
will be
sampai
carried
12
over by
mirip Genshin
default.
real.
Plus, with the new team setup
Tapi
switching
di Genshin kan
and
sekali
one-click
ambil
clear
doang
functions,
rewardnya. Ini bisa
lineups can
berkali-kali
be
setiap reset
adjusted
season
at
deh
the
kayaknya.
drop of a hat.
Impressive. It seems that optimizing Trailblazer experience is a firm priority.
Absolutely. And guess what else? Version 1.6 will also ease the completion difficulty of daily training, allowing Trailblazers to claim rewards with less effort. Additionally, we've introduced a time-limited unlock feature for certain material stages.
This
Unlock
might
for a
require
limited time.
further explanation.
Simply put, even if Trailblazers haven't explored the latest maps, they can still challenge certain material stages to gather leveling
Oh,
materials for their
mempermudahkan para
characters.
newbie nih, guys.
And of
Kayaknya.
course, where would 1.6 be
Bansos
without
10
the
tiket lagi,
ever-exciting
Bang.
check-in event? Participating
Berarti
in the
kita
Gift
langsung
of
keras
Odyssey
deh, Moces,
event allows
karena penyelesaiannya
Trailblazers to get
cepat.
their hands
Ya,
on
halo
10
Batman,
awards.
suka welcome.
I
Buat
think
player
the
baru itu,
Trailblazers
iya
will be looking
kayak
forward
gimana
to
ya,
this
kita
one.
dapat
Indubitably.
karakter yang di Sianzo misalnya. Cerita
Alright.
kita belum sampai situ kan,
It's that
jadi
time
udah
already,
boleh
folks.
ngambil
Big
duluan
shout out to
material.
all our Trailblazers for their
Panjang
incredible
umur, game
love and
baik.
support. Honkai Star recently
Tidak
garnered
seperti di
incredible
sebelah ya, dia anak
awards
tirikan
and
mulu banget.
nominations. On behalf of the project team,
Tapi nggak apa-apa sih, update besok di Genshin juga bagus
would
sih
like
guys.
to extend our
Banyak sistem baru.
gratitude.
Pardon
Dr. Asio.
the interruption. You
Wah,
are
suaranya.
now speaking with Veritas Ratio.
Oh,
Huh?
namanya
It has
Veritas
come to
Ratio.
my attention that your broadcast today touched on certain
Ya,
war
diomelin.
arrangements in connection with myself.
Diomelin kah?
If I may be so bold, the current arrangements are pitiful.
Dr. Ratio.
The dissemination and sharing of knowledge,
Sepuh
as
bersabda
well
adalah
as
guys.
truth,
Dah aku tidak
is
mengerti.
imperative.
I don't understand.
in my
Mirip-mirip aku
esteemed
berkata sesuatu sama ala hitam adalah.
demand that every trailblazer be
Pakai
given
gini aja.
access to a proper education. When version 1.6's Pantaray event warp becomes available, every trailblazer who has
Gak
unlocked
ngerti.
the mail feature shall
Gak
receive
nyampe otakku ngomong sama
one
dia.
limited 5-star character Dr. Ratio. That is to say,
Kenapa harus ada
through sheer tyranny of will,
Pencahayaan ya
I
di
shall
belakangnya
become
Dr. Asio itu.
ubiquitous. With this, I bid you farewell.
And there we have it, folks.
Kapan lagi
The
dapat
esteemed
bintang 5
Dr.
gratis? Ah, emang
Ratio.
gratis. Masa sih?
So, I think we've covered all the content for version 1.6.
Login to get
Thank you once
unlimited
again to
5
our
star
3
karakter
geniuses
Dr.
for
Rasio.
their support. But don't go
Serius
anywhere
dapat
just
Dr.
yet now.
Rasio
Stay tuned
gratis
for
guys.
an IPM bonus program. Here
Gimana
comes
caranya?
Sunday.
I thought it was
Gimana
Friday today.
caranya? Terus apa gunanya
Does the
banner nih coy?
IPC not rest at the weekend?
Right? That's 2 full days of simulated universe testing.
Terus apa gunanya banner Dr. Rasionya coy? Oh, buat yang nyari
I'm not talking about
E1
the
sampai 6
weekend,
kayaknya ya.
y'all.
Wah,
talking
udah sih.
about
Oke, nggak perlu
our
gacha
next
Dr. Rasio
special
berarti aku guys. Langsung dapet coy. Oke, good lah, good. Berarti aku fokus Kafka aja udah. Banner untuk E7 iya coy. Ternyata si Husbu yang menggunakan mata ayangku digratisin. Thank you HSR, thank you Hoyovers. Apa ini udah kelar? Belum. Baru 43 menit guys. Dia 50 menit coy. 7 menit lagi bro. Sabar. Pantesan B4 barunya di Ruan Mei. Bukannya di Dr. Rasio juga. LC mandinya beb. Berarti aku ngegacha LC-nya gitu. LC mandi aduh. Masalahnya dia Han guys. Kalau Han itu satu doang, aku kurang serk aja gitu sama karakter yang nge-target satu mob doang. Kayak si Yan King malas coy. Lihat dulu deh nanti ya. Aku nggak ngegesek soalnya.
Ladies and gentlemen, good evening and welcome
LC
to
Mandi
the
mata Zongli mau
Family's
skip.
Charmony
Apa sih
Festival
Shiro?
Conference.
Aku tidak terlalu
I'm your
wah-wah
host,
sama Dr. Rasio soalnya.
This once in an amber
Kepalaku sakit
era
ngobrol
event
sama
is
dia, coy.
near at hand, and the eyes of the universe are fixed firmly on the planet of festivities, Penacony. Tonight,
Penacony.
we'll be bringing you all the latest on Charmony Festival. First, let's give a round of applause and welcome the organizer of the festival
Apa nih?
and representative of the family of
Tanda-tanda Penacony
Penacony,
kah?
Mr. Sunday.
Tuan Sunday.
Good evening, dear viewers.
Waduh, kok dia ada
I am
sayap?
Sunday.
Welcome,
Kok dia
good
ada
sir.
begituan?
Your presence here lights up our humble
Apakah ini
studio.
calon-calon
You are
playable
too
juga?
kind,
Kayaknya
Mr.
iya sih.
Albert.
Bentuknya beda guys.
If it were not for the IPM's
Dia rasa apa
generous
anjir ini?
invitation,
Kenapa di belakang
I would
kupingnya
not have
ada
had this
kayak sayap
opportunity
gitu?
to introduce your audience to our festival, nor its location.
Bentar, ini
That is to
kayak
say,
presidennya Penacony gitu.
Penacony is located in the Asdana star system. It is a holiday
Namanya hari
destination of
Minggu.
universal repute.
Yang suka
Known
hari
to many
Minggu,
as
mari
the
kita
planet of
ngegacha
festivities.
si Mr.
Our
Sunday ini
guests
coy.
will be staying in the Reverie, a
capek
luxurious
banyak
hotel
mikir,
where
kita
one may
beberin aja
travel
deh, biar
freely
seneng.
between reality and dreamscape,
Aduh,
basking in dreams that are uniquely yours.
I'm
aduh gimana ya?
curious.
Ini agak-agak
What
karakter
makes this
cowok yang
festival
kalem-kalem gitu sih.
different from the previous ones?
Charmony Festival is a Penacony tradition with a long history, and we have built on that foundation to achieve something
Halo,
truly
Beverly saya
extraordinary.
welcome. Selamat malam.
The family on Penacony has, for the first time, issued
Wah,
public
aku penasaran
invitations to
lore-nya
various
Mr.
factions
Sunday
of
ini
the
gimana, guys?
cosmos, welcoming them to partake in our
Jadi
magnificent
ingat
ceremony.
Miss All Sunday, nggak suka Minggu
Members of
soalnya
the
besoknya
5 great
Senin.
families,
Enak
which
Sabtu ya
together
guys.
make up the
Nonton
family
ulang kah?
on
Nggak, aku
Penacony,
tadi ter-NTB
as well as
saya
staff
belum sempat
members of
nonton,
the
udah
reveille,
ini
are
mati lampu
united
tadi.
in welcoming the universe to our home.
Rumor has it that your sister, the cosmic superstar Miss
Nah,
Robin,
Robin siapa
is set
lagi
to
guys?
perform
Banyak
at the
yang nama-nama baru nih.
ceremony.
You heard correctly.
Oh,
On behalf
ini
of the family,
Robin.
Robin will be singing at the opening of the festival in honor of the Eon of Harmony. My sister has already arrived in Penacony, and
Wah,
dress
udah sih, guys.
rehearsals are well underway.
Dapat husbu sama waifu
Our
baru
guests
lagi
are in
kita
for
di
quite the
Penacony,
show.
coy.
Miss Robin's participation will undoubtedly make the ceremony all the more
Kayak
dazzling.
Nopal mungkin, ya kah?
Mr. Sunday,
Kaget aku Sunday sama
would
Robin
you
udah
be able to
dimunculin.
divulge any
Dilik duluan,
details
coy.
about the festival's preparation?
Robin kayak Kiana, cuy.
All
Wah.
manner of preparations are unfolding
ini
as we
adeknya kah?
speak.
Ini siapa
The
adanya kah?
revelry's renovation works are
Ini
drawing
trap,
to a
coy.
close.
Kata
and
orang
so
ini
too
mirip,
is its
mirip
human
si
resources overhaul. Our
Purina
level of
versi
service
cowok
will be
katanya.
better than ever. Separately, we have introduced performers and service personnel from the Iris family to
Femboy.
Penacony's principal
Kalian nyebut
scenic areas
trap itu
and
femboy
leisure
ya?
facilities.
Waifu lagi
I'm
dompet Ciro
sure
menangis
they will help
nggak
our
sih?
guests to feel right at
Aku
home.
udah ada list siapa aja yang mau keluar di
Needless
ASR.
to say,
Galager,
safety
wah,
is
udah.
our primary
Dilik
concern.
semua, cuy.
And so, the
Karakter-karakter
devoted
baru.
and courageous Bloodhound family will be responsible for security at the festival. Danger does not
Galager.
exist in Penacony's dreams, and the family
Ini
promises
Firefly
that the
deket
safety
sama
of every
sama
guest is
Semlop.
guaranteed.
Oh. Tasya
Of
di
course,
belakang.
the family is
Di belakangnya
also
Sunday mirip
forgiving.
jamnya Nathan.
Perhaps you are a member of
Itu
the
tas.
Annihilation
Kayaknya
Gang,
bukan tas deh. I
or
don't know.
even the Stellaron Hunters.
Sam. Oh, ini
If
Sam
you
yang
cherish
Stellar Hunter.
dreams and uphold benevolence, Penacony
Ini nggak tahu sih
welcomes
dia
your
tuh
arrival.
manusia atau android atau robot ya guys.
Since issuing the invitations, we have
Galager
received
saudaranya
many
Will, kan?
replies
Mirip
from
banget.
various
Nggak tahu.
organizations throughout the
Masih belum
universe.
tahu kita lore-nya mereka
Today
masing-masing nih, jadi
will be
ya
the first
ditunggu aja lah
time
guys.
we are publishing the guest list.
All in the service of the preservation, the Amber Lord.
Preservation.
He's an executive from the IPC Strategic Investment Department and a member of the legendary 10 Stone Hearts.
Aventurin.
Mr. Adventuring. Explore, understand, establish, and connect.
Wah.
Together, the name is carry forward
Alamat-
the trailblazing world of
alamat
Machiavelli
menggesek banyak,
and build bridges
duit ya
between
guys
the
ya,
stars.
sepertinya ini di
The
Penacony
navigator of
jadi
the
ya
Astral Express, Miss Himiko,
ada Himiko.
along with the entire crew, will soon be gracing Penacony with their presence. Trading knowledge for wisdom, calculating wealth with
Kebanyakan
formulas, and
karakter
transcending
ente gue cana,
individual
yo.
limitations through an academic network of shared resources. The
Adventurin
renowned
Preservation
scholar of the
Imaginary seingatku.
Intelligentsia Guild,
Dr. Rasio.
Dr. Veridus Ratio.
Tolong itu Dr. Rasio nggak
We
usah
think,
pakai yang LC
therefore we are.
ini juga
And
gambarnya
memories
LC
are
lagi
proof of
berendam coy.
existence. She's committed to safeguarding and
Ente walet
sharing
kun.
these memories and
Sorry
able
bro,
to
aku
journey beyond the corporeal
tidak
into
terasa
the
ingin
cosmos.
menggesek melihat
Hails from the Guard of
karakter-karakternya sih.
Recollection. It's
Wah,
none
udah
other
sih.
than the
Black Swan,
Metal
bro.
Keeper herself, Miss
Mirip My
Black
Sister
Swan.
bro, Black Swan ini.
In the uncaring
Mirip
expanse
Imik.
of the cosmos, elation exists as a
Tete merah
ball,
muncul
a
tanda
solid,
Lopi dapat
forever
E4.
resilient,
Berisik.
never disheartened,
Berisik
ceaselessly
bocil, sumpah jangan
untearful,
dibilang, coy.
endlessly present, and here representing the
Sparkle.
masked fools, Sparkle. Following the path
Wah,
of the
Black
hunt,
Swan, gak apa-apa lah,
journeying
makan
from
nasi
one
sama
planet to
garam.
another, upholding justice, eradicating
Yang menarik
evil,
Black Swan
and
doang
then
sih,
doing
yang
it all
Catch My Eye
over
sama
again.
itu.
She's been away from
Yang
the
Mr.
spotlight
Sunday
for too
tadi.
long, representing the Galaxy Rangers,
Acheron.
Miss Acheron.
Ih,
Take
sumpah
the
Acheron mirip si
stage
Ciele coy
once
dari
more.
belakang.
On behalf of the family, I hereby warmly welcome our guests to participate in this, our grand celebration. Penacony awaits you.
Kenapa nih menunggumu? Siap. Weh. Wah anjir. Penacony bro. Vibe-nya apa ya guys ini? Wah. Wow. Oke. Gimana guys? Gimana update-nya kali ini? Terlalu gacor ya karakter leakernya. Carnaval Fantasy vibe maybe. Acara ini tuh nama weapon silly di HI3. I see. Ya pendapatku terlalu gacor banget sih leak karakternya ya. Jadi membuat dompet kita tidak dejobu guys. Banyak stellar pasti yoi. Gimana guys, dompet Shiro ketar-ketir beb. Gencana lah ya buat yang sultan-sultan ingin mendapatkan berapapun karakternya. Satu karakter aja itu E6 kayaknya 15 jutaan deh modalnya coy. Katanya gimana kabarnya Genshin anime? Mana saya tahu Be Mardi, jangan tanya saya. Banyak yang nungguin coy. Ya udahlah. Kita pindah ruangan dulu ya guys. Sudah selesai spesial programnya. Gomenasai agak telat ya. Bukan kesalahan saya juga karena ini PLE-nya berulah cuy. Ganti deh lagunya. Oke. Lebih gacor L rasio gratis coy. Aku nggak nyangka rasio digratisin guys. Jadi aku nggak perlu ngepull lagi sih. Senangnya dalam hati gitu kan. Acheron sih, yang lain aku skip. Swan yakin nge-skip Bepriuse. Cantik gitu loh, mirip Imik. Mari bekerja keras demi menjemput mereka, gas. Mari kita membanting tulang, pegalinu, encok demi husbu dan waifu kalian ya. Oh ya Bilek, kalian mau leak nih, gue leak duluan. BTW gimana kabarnya kamu Lop? Tadi sebenarnya aku mikir-mikir sih mau stream apa enggak ya jam segini. Soalnya aku tadi tuh kan keluar acara ulta bapak gitu kan. Sebenarnya aku tuh tadi agak-agak mabuk sih pas pulang, tapi karena aku bener-bener penasaran gitu sama update HSR, ya udah gas. Nonton saja lah ya, belum malam-malam amat cuy. Tapi denger-denger Dokter Asio free ya, tadi udah diliatin kok. Aku juga kaget. PLN berulah ketika baru mulai. Untung aku belum mulai sih tadi, belum di tengah jalan cuy. Telat dikit gak ngaruh. Ya aku juga gak expect kalian masih mau nonton ulang gitu bareng aku coy. Sangatlah suge sih, suge amazing. Lagian kalau rasio gak gratis juga si Rock akan skip. Bersyukur saja. Tapi dari segi skill Dokter Rasio wajar digratisin, gak wah banget soalnya. Masalahnya kampretnya itu kayak matanya kenapa mirip Zhongli coy. Kalau nggak terlalu wah matanya kenapa harus mirip Zhongli? Nggak apa-apa lah, dapat gratisan gitu kan, yang pakai mata ayang di HSR. Next year lagi keren, HI 3 collab HSR saat HI 4 rilis. HI 4 rilis, I see. Black Swan, aduh riran aja, aku udah prioritasin Acheron. Masih lama sih Bepriuse, kamu bakalan nabung sampai berapa stellar jet tuh, gila. Banting tulang, bantai event, yoi. 3 bulan nasi kecap, let's go. Waduh, mabuk maksudnya mabuk perjalanan. Ya, motion sickness di mobil, you know. Ada satu lagi loh, mungkin ada March B5. Iya sih kayaknya bakalan ada sih. Soalnya kan si Stele udah dapat, Stele sama Kailus udah dapat tuh. Alter egonya gitu atau skill barunya gitu kan. Si Danang juga udah jadi Danang Il. Si March belum coy. Itu trio kekwek harus dapat semua sih. Cina ada teaser di Bilibili, Sele HSR ada di HI 4. I see. Kalau soal desain silakan tanya ke desainer Hoyovers. Gimana cara ngontaknya ya bang? Aku nggak main, nonton aja spoiler nggak apa-apa. I see, nggak apa-apa. Tentu aja Shiro nonton ulang dan nemenin Lopi. Hilih kintil Shiro. Bisa aja kamu. Mana ada HI 4, itu mah HI 3 cuman rombak semua nama sama nambah story part 2. Aku nggak main sih guys, jadi nggak tahu. Aku ada rencananya main ZZZ itu loh. Udah keluar belum sih? Kayaknya 2024 nggak sih guys? Iya, mabuk mobil. Aku orangnya gampang mabuk, makanya aku nggak suka jalan-jalan coy, nggak suka naik mobil aku. Lebih nyaman di rumah. Kayak nyari penyakit aja gitu loh kalau aku keluar naik mobil. Apakah March akan ketusuk? Mari kita lihat saja nanti ya gimana storynya. Player Genshin menunggu March 7 ditusuk, kelakuan emang. Hujan kah? hujan kah? Kayak mendengar suara gerimis aku. Halo, udah nyala kali listriknya. Gimana ya Beb Nekota aku menjawabnya ini? Silahkan dijawab ya guys ya. Ada email hoyover sudah perasaan. Iya kakek yang aku nggak tahu juga. Oh iya ada kemarin cuman nggak aku cek. Biasanya aku skip aja. Zenless belum masih CBT. Aku udah ini sih daftar CBT Zenless cuman belum ada kabar. 2025 kayaknya ZZZ itu buset lama banget. Bebas lah ya 4 agak lucu aja. Nasib si MOC stack 12 nggak tahu bisa bolster apa enggak. Itu ngeri sih, tryhard coy. Pengen main ZZZ tapi apalah daya HP kentang. Makanya kamu nabung buat PC aja. Oh ya Lob, di short animation AI3 ada Mark 7, iya kah? Mark 7 masuk ke situ atau gimana? Atau karakter lain lagi itu? Atau mirip? Sering gerimis ya di tempat Lopi. Hujan guys, kedengeran nggak suara hujannya? Udah hujan guys, aku takut jentet sih ini. Moga enggak deh. Tolonglah, janganlah ente hari ini coy. Jumat kok ente sih? MC ketusuk lah, Mark 7 7 di kill. Hah? Ada-ada saja Pep Marty tidak main, jangan mengadi-ngadi. Males naik panjang, hah? Sama aku juga ada daftar. Iya belum ada kabar kan ya? Kapan Himeko ditusuk biar naik ke tier SSS? Nggak semuanya harus ditusuk dulu, harus naik ke tier SSS ya bang. Nggak asik di nerf cara ZZZ-nya. ZZZ tuh vibe-nya kayak closer guys. Kalian pernah main closer nggak sih? Itu MMORPG tapi kayak nyamping gitu loh, mirip Errol Sword sama Grand Chess. Cuma udah tutup. Nah ZZZ ini upgrade-nya guys. Nggak masuk suara hujannya, kayaknya cuman bentar doang sih itu hujannya. Paling juga bentar lagi reda sih. Himeko jangan diapa-apain. Dah Himeko cukup menghantui banner aja dah udah. Himeko jangan sampai ketusuk. Siapa tuh tadi yang bilang? Siapa tuh tadi yang bilang tuh? Gak kedengeran kok suara hujannya, oke. Sakit terlebih dahulu baru menjadi kuat kemudian. Ya tapi gak harus ditusuk juga. Jadi meme itu Stele ditusuk dapat kekuatan dari ini kan, dari dewa di Belobok, siapa sih guys, lupa namanya. Dan Heng ditusuk. Jadi Danang Il. Si March belum dikejar-kejar masih itu. Udah di GGZ HI3 janganlah. Woi lah kalau Himeko ditusuk gak lucu lah. Banyak yang suka Himeko juga walaupun Mami Himeko menghantui di banner ya guys. Wah main closer juga tuh. Iya main dulu 2017 or something. Berapa tahun ya? Kayaknya 2015 gak sih? Lupa aku. Aku yang denger Mat 7 ketusuk menangis. Emang ya Beb Nekota? Hujan lewat doang itu. Masih hujan sih. Himeko pasti ditusuk di dunia apapun. Aku gak main Honkai Impact ya, jadi gak tahu story-nya guys. Tapi Lovi coba cek deh. HI3 Elin tuh yang mirip March kah? Himeko di HI3 udah ente. Ya aku tahu. Aku tahu itu ada yang bikin video kalau nggak salah Himeko di HI3 itu kayak seolah-olah jadi Arkon Pyro di Genshin coy. Wah dulu masa HI3 Himeko modder chaos lob. Langsung di head gitu kah sama fans ke Hoyovers? Ngapain pakai ritual tusuk sih? Mana aku tahu Beb Nekota. Nah itu jadi itu versi B5-nya. Oh I see. HI3 ada namanya Elysia, desainnya mirip Mark 7. Kayaknya di HI3 banyak yang emang mirip karakter-karakter dari game Hoyovers lain gak sih? Kayak Raiden Shogun ada kan di HI3 tuh yang mirip. Ini juga di HSR ada lagi yang mirip gitu kan. Makin lebat hujannya, Tidox. Real seperti bronya dan lain-lain. Aku lagi mau hunting siapa yang mau di ini dulu guys. Di raid guys. Kemarin kita ente ya, nge-raid orang yang lagi donaton, taunya dia lagi AFK cuy. Jemuran aman. Aku nggak ini. Nggak nyuci hari ini. Aku nyuci kemarin hari Selasa. Wah, lebatnya hujan. Astaga. AFK bener banget, udah ketemu rupanya malah target. Soalnya aku stream kan sore-sore. Kayaknya masuk deh suara hujannya guys sekarang. Ada alter sih, maukah? Sabar-sabar aku cek dulu. Oh, lagi ini sih dia lagi. Oh, ini dia lagi nyoba stream panjang gitu loh guys, stream mirip short gitu. Boleh, alter boleh. Semoga tidak ente ya. Aku biasanya kalau grid sering ente gitu loh. Aduh. Kirim ke sini Beb hujannya biar dingin. Untung aku udah pulang loh guys. Kalau ngomongin lore Genshin, Honkai Impact sama SR Universe-nya berdekatan kayak pohon YGG Drasil. Kayaknya emang sih. Aku penasaran bisa sampai ke Genshin gak ya ntar story-nya. Ya vertical stream ya, coba tes dulu. Dia udah berapa jam streamnya? Hewo, bemeteran, welcome. Moga tidak ente lagi. Biasanya kalau alter sih selama ini aman-aman saja. Cuman kemarin tuh orang baru kan, kita nyoba raid. Di AFK sampai jam 8 malam. Terente deh. Jadi aku kayak sebelum nge-raid tuh harus ngecek dulu dia lagi ngapain sih guys. Kayak yang donaton sih harus aku cek ya biasanya. Kalau yang nggak donaton aku langsung gas aja nge-raid. Atau mau raid Bang Upi. Astaga, Keong. Kamu tuh nawarinnya orang-orang gede coy. Nggak Winda, Upi. Gak mau aku bang, ntar aku dikira pansos or something. Enggak. No way bro. Enggak. Mata nih, dikira pansos anjir ntar. Oh gaing. Ih ini Vtubernya pansos amat, nyari-nyari perhatian amat gitu kan. Aku tahu. Seberapa baik pun kita di internet itu, pasti ada orang yang membicarakan kita di belakang coy. Aku yakin itu coy. Kayak sebaik-baik manapun Lopi pasti diomongin juga di belakang. Aku sering banget kupingku kayak bergema gitu anjir itu. Wah ini ada yang ngomongin nih. Kayak gitu loh. You know what I mean right? Soalnya setiap orang mau sebaik apapun pasti orang lain bakalan nyari keburukannya coy. Pendapat tentang Risky Action dong kak. Nggak tahu aku itu channel apa. Setelah ini sih Shiro mau lanjut event ASR Wowo dan event gelut ganba. Kupingnya kepanasan Rio coy. Kalian pernah ngerasain gak sih? Kayak kuping kalian bergema setiap jam berapa gitu. Aku seringnya malam sih kayak nying suaranya gitu. Wah apa nih? Wah ada yang ngegibah kayaknya nih. Kampret emang. Aduh ya sudah lah guys. Sudah mau jam 11 ya. Hari juga udah hujan. Untungnya aku berhasil stream tentang HSR sih hari ini ya, spesial programnya. Cukup menarik. Dokter Rasio digratisin. Itu sesuatu yang wow banget. Kupingku kesumbat tiap pagi. Sudah seperti emak-emak gibah di belakang ya, makanya itu. Udahlah, mau sebaik apapun orang pasti digibahin juga, nggak mungkin gak digibahin coy. Oke lah guys, kayaknya segitu dulu buat stream kali ini. Aku mau istirahat dulu karena aku masih agak-agak puyeng kelenger-kelenger gitu ya. Habis jalan tadi coy. Mari kita raid Beb Alter ya. Kalau ada orang gibah akunya langsung muncul. Ya kalau ada kesalahan gitu ngomong langsung aja deh, nggak usah ngomong-ngomong di belakang gitu kan. Meanwhile Lopi Bilek suka gibah juga. Nggak, aku biasanya gibahin yang ada drama-drama panas sih guys. Penasaran nih kenapa sih konteksnya gitu doang sih. Oke guys, sekian dulu buat stream kali ini. Makasih yang udah nemenin Lopi sampai hampir tengah malam sih ini ya. Pokoknya thank you deh yang rela menonton ulang spesial program HSR-nya. Thank you juga yang udah bansos. Aku Lovelia undur dulu guys. Bye bye. See you again next stream. Bye bye. Jangan lupa Lovi rate ya guys. Ke Beb Alter ntar. Aku cek dulu, moga dia belum masuk. Oke, belum. Oke, bye bye guys, thank you. Jangan nih.